The government has ordered hundreds of brick kilns like this one shut down right near the city.
Telling stories is what he does best. He finds them all around the world, but today they're coming from India's brick-producing rural villages and the crowded city of New Delhi. Based at the University of St. Thomas, PBS Special Correspondent Fred Lazaro runs the UnderTold Stories project, producing high-quality reports for NewsHour programming. He tells tales of people, their problems, and their solutions. It's a blend of journalism and education, and whether he's reporting on the victims of toxic air pollution packed into India's best clinics,
we have found this nickel, sulfur.
Waste management innovation, turning garbage to energy at the 70-acre Ghazipur trash mountain, new employment for impoverished women recycling paper by hand and using broken flowers to make and sell art, or anything else. Lazaro is working to bring understanding of the world to the world, especially at St. Thomas.
If you want to be a citizen who is aware of the global context in which we all lead our lives in the modern era, you need to know more than what you see in the headlines. So what this allows you to do is to get a keener, broader understanding of how stories far, far away from where we live in the St. Thomas community in St. Paul and Minneapolis does make a difference to what will happen in our lives.
The UnderTold Stories project partnered with St. Thomas last January, bringing an important element of international education to campus. The project's mission aligns with the universities and can prepare students to advance the common good, according to St. Thomas President Julie Sullivan.
Well, if you think about a student who comes here, in particular an undergraduate student, there's several phases of getting them, I think, prepared to really be a social innovator. So if they have to know about the issues, understand best practices, figure out what is their passion, and feel empowered to do something, I think there's no better way to start down that path than to be exposed to the UnderTold Stories project, because that's what Fred's trying to do. He's finding these issues, he's finding the people who are making a difference, and he's telling their stories.
It's this mission that has driven Lazaro to visit India and countless countries for decades, seeking to tell impactful, solution-based stories. Back in Delhi, for example, pollution and toxic emissions are choking the city, and overwhelming respiratory doctors, like this one, back at the clinic with patients. But the story isn't complete until also talking with people proposing solutions.
Looking at Indian waste to energy plants, there has been more.
Lazaro believes it is critical, especially for students, to be hearing these stories.
We're all together to see whether we can enhance the common good. And the first step toward doing that is understanding the world out there, finding out who is doing innovative things to enhance the common good. And this is merely an extension of that, and really why you're paying to go to the University of St. Thomas.
This report was supported by the Minnesota Journalist Abroad Scholarship. In New Delhi, for TommieMedia, I'm Simeon Lancaster.